How you doing, guys? It's Isaac here. I have another guide for um, old school. This one is going to be a member uh, money making guide. It's something that I noticed on one of a friend's videos a little while back that I hadn't thought of myself and forgot about. It's basically just going to be doing the uh, casting bloom and harvesting Mortmire fungus. It is surprisingly actually very good GP an hour. And I'm going to show you how to do it in a number of ways. But before then, I am going to show you a list of supplies needed, quests needed, especially the questing, and we'll go from there. Okay, so the requirements that you're going to have is going to be Priest and Peril, Nature Spirit, and Fairy Tales Part 1. You will have to have Fairy Tale Part 2 started as well. You just have to get to the point where you unlock the Fairy Ring, which is like literally the beginning of the quest. You're going to need 40 to 50 prayer, and to get the extra GP an hour, basically doubling it, you're going to need Mauritania Hard Diaries, which are going to require a number of other quests. I won't get into those ones quite yet because I'm going to be doing that later in that aspect. This is for this. The first time for this is people without the hard diaries. Items you're going to need: Ring of Dueling, the Silver Sickle Blessed that you get from Nature Spirit, House Tabs or Quest Cape, and Graceful. You really want it, even if you actually don't. The Rings of Dueling is for tanking and for punishing your health and per points. Sickle is obvious because you need it to do the actual blessing to get the fungus, and the house dams slash quest cape. You can use that to get to either your personal fairy ring, or use the quest cape to get to that fairy ring, or if you have your house set in Yanel, you have a fairy ring that is fairly close by to the portal. I will get into now. Okay, now that we are at Yanel, I'm going to be showing you this one first. This is the method that I used to use when I was gathering this stuff myself. You can teleport here through your house tab, and you'll exit your house, or you just have it set to the outside. You run over here, and then you keep going up here, and then there's the little travel thing here. You got your fairy ring. So configure, because this is not the last place that I've been. Figure. Now, I don't remember. I don't know which one it is. It's this one. This is it. Yes. Yes. So you will type in, or you just switch over to CKS on the fairy ring. Then once you're here, run into the gate. But one thing I did forget: you don't have the quest cape and you don't have Lumbridge Elite Diaries. You're going to have to use your Drayman staff. If you do have diaries done, you do not need it to use the fairy ring. I don't need to use it. I'm only using it for the purpose of the video because I have the diaries done. But just for those, it's one inventory space. So you run through here, go over here. I believe it is the one that I used was right here because it is a triple log. Cast Bloom makes all this noise, but I have noise turned off. That you need to cast Bloom. You do that, it takes little bit of time to do a full inventory. Now you can move your sickle, I think, right here, where it is. So you can set it right here to get the easy right-click option, so you don't have to. Be just a teeny bit lazier, just like I like. But it does speed it up a teeny bit as well, so there's purpose to it. Obviously, right now I don't. You can tell that I don't have the diaries done. I can get the diaries done, and I'm going to. Let's see. I didn't record how long this took. This inventory is going to take, but I will be back here in a minute to show you how much money that I make in the next 5 minutes. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to show you the banking. And so I go to Clan Wars. I use 52 prayer points. I'm going to teleport to Clan Wars to just use this as an example. I'm going to run in. I'm going to bank here. So full inventory of this. It's almost 20k. I'm going to bank it. Then I'm going to run here. Actually, I forgot something. When you bank, grab another house tab. Now I'm going to change my. I'm not going to change. Actually, I am. Turn my teleport inside off, and I'm going to teleport back to my house, and that's one inventory. Obviously, it's going to take a lot less time than that because I'm just going slow for the sake of the video. But I'm going to do 5 minutes of this, and I'm going to see how much money I have in that time, and I'll use that as a reference for GP an hour. Alright, so I just finished doing 5 minutes of this. I'm going to teleport to Castle Horse, doesn't really matter where I'm going. And I am going to make these. So let's see what tab do I grab it. Alright. So I'm going to take out 47 or no. 60 of these. I don't math right now. So I got 60 of these, 5 minutes. So it's 43k. 43,800. Well, times 12. And this is slower, and it's 525,000. And this is doing this the longest way that I could think of that's like still worth the effort. So this is 500 or 500k an hour. Now the way that I'm going to be showing you and start working up is like the quicker and quicker ways to do this. And I'm going to start with one of the ways that I do this, which it requires a lot higher stats, and that is this one. That is using my own personal house, my own personal bearing ring, which requires 85 instructions. If you have that, you probably aren't going to be doing this much. But I'll just show you how you can do this. Alright, so I'm going to be doing it in my house. And this also speeds up the generation because I got the morning rejuvenation pole right here. And then I've got my fairy tree thing here so that I can just go straight there. Now, so I tab in here, go here, I hit the rejuvenation pool, go to the fairy tree. This part here is the same. Now, as you can see, I'm equipping my sickle, so I'm not using the other. And when I get here, you just sit here instead, and you use bloom. And it's pretty much the same. For this little part, I'm going to continue to bank in. I'm actually not going to bank at Clan Wars. I'm going to bank at Castle Wars because it's quicker. The next one I will banking in Crafting Guild because it is free banking. So I'm going to be back as soon as this inventory is done. I will see you continue. Okay, so I'm done with the inventory. Going to bank here. Then crap. Take out the house tab. This way is actually better for me because I don't get screwed up with the mini-map. I can leave it in facing the other way. And hit full, go back, here I am again. So that's basically how if I were to do this now, I'd pretty much be doing it that way. The only thing different that I'd be doing is teleporting to Crafting Guild, so I'm going to actually teleport there now. Got the bank right here. Guy looks like he's training. Oh my god, yes, he's training. Crafting that guy. This guy right here has 1.6 bill XP. But he's not maxed, so. He has 200 mil prayer, thieving, cooking, and fishing. Alrighty. Gonna make me look like a tool. I will go do this for another 5 minutes, and I will see how much money I make from this one. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this a couple more times. I just finished doing this for 5 minutes, and I accidentally started a little bit early, so that's the reason I'm going. So I'm going to bank these. I was able to do I was able to do 3 full inventories. So I need to make sure I leave 52 out. And, oh, I forgot to hit that one. Alright, so 84 of these. 61,320. Type that in. 61,320 times 12 equals 735 and 840. So over 700k now. Just gained from being able to bank faster and being able to get to the fairy ring much quicker. Now, if you were to be using a quest cape to get there, it would be a little bit in between as far as the money an hour. So I'd say it's probably around 620, 630k an hour because you still have to bank a little bit. Well, you can bank just as fast, but you be losing the ability to replenish in your own house, like I can. So the last thing I'm going to do is banking the. As I was actually going to do banking for Crafting Guild. It's not really any different speed than the Castle Wars, but it's free. So you save probably around 20k GP profit an hour by using the Crafting Guild. But obviously that requires dining and crafting. And you're not looking. Nobody's going to be watching this for to get crafting. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to do the diaries, and then I will do this again using my method, and then I will see how much money I make in 5 minutes from that time. That's the one that I'm really interested in. I want to see if that completely doubles the amount of money, or if it's not quite doubled. So I will be back with that one. Alright, so rather than using the other area, I'm using this one. I have completed my diary, so I should be getting, I am getting double. And I'm just going to do the entire inventory recorded so that you can see how quickly it fills up. Look at that. It's so much faster. Actually, a guy in the place I want to be doing this, but oh well, it is what it is. See, I'm already done. And And it's just literally that quick when you have the diary done. So I'm gonna go do this for 5 minutes, and I will be right back. All right, so I've done 5 minutes of this. I'm just under. By the time I get back there, it's gonna be 5 minutes. So can't ever remember where I ever put this shit. I'm gonna take all these out. Just do that, and then take them back out. So 140 of these, 5 minutes. That's essentially 100K. So we'll do 140 times 12, 1680 times 712. That is just under 1.2. If this was actually at it would have to be 715. If this is 100K for these, you'd be at 1.2 mil GP an hour, which is better than a lot of things. And considering like how easy this is, it's awesome. Now, because I don't have where I was going for the second part, I only had a two available logs to get the mushrooms. It took me a little bit longer, but it's not quite twice as fast as not having the diaries done, but it is much faster. I mean, it's like another 400 or 500K GP an hour. So yeah, that's I'm going to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're able to make some money off of this, and I will see you guys later.